Welcome to another edition of Matt McGill Sports Instructional Videos. As you know, my name's Matt McGill and I've competed in the last 9 Olympics. Would have been 10, but they got a rule against 4-year-olds competing. I don't hold a grudge, ready to compete. I still have to train, you have to train. I'm ready to dominate, I've always dominated. You're watching this video because you've never dominated in your life. That's okay. This is the closest you'll come, ready to go. Nutrition doesn't need you, but you need nutrition. That's right. Every morning, if you're not ready to eat the right food, you better stay in bed. Surgeon General recommends 3 Twinkies a day. That's fine for normal people because they're weak. I'm a surgeon 4-star general, so I eat 12 Twinkies every morning just to maintain physical output.
Y'all ready for this?
What is the meaning of this? Why are you interrupting my workout? Those who can't compete, coach. Those who can't coach, become the president. Clearly, you don't understand what's going on here.
Matt McGill, we need your help. We need you.
Okay, I get it. You're just going to give me my gold medals right now. I totally understand. Seems a little bit premature, but since I dominate every year, you might as well just give them to me now. Cue the anthem!
No anthem. You misunderstood. We're not here to give you a medal. The Olympics have been canceled.
But why? Why have they been canceled?
The coronavirus.
Yes, and what's the big deal?
No one's leaving their house. No one can train. Matt McGill, we need you to save the Olympics.
Every time I experience a pandemic, I'm ready to go. You know why? I'm mentally tough. You? Mentally weak. You're not ready. You gotta look around the house, find what you can. Ready to go.
Y'all ready for this?
Ready to go! That's the first time you've seen that, a real workout.
Y'all ready for this?
You just completed another edition of Matt McGill Sports Instructional Videos. Ready to go. Bring it on!
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to Youth Night Live, Mariners Junior High Now you know how to train like a champion. If you are a junior high student, we are thrilled that you're joining us this Wednesday. It's April 1st. This is April Fool's Day. And, for some reason, we probably need to address up front that we got a little bit of trouble because we thought that it was a funny bit to say Justin Bieber would be here until everybody in Irvine called the police department wondering if it was true. Nope, it's April Fool's Day. My name is Doug Fields. I'm the privileged to be the youth pastor here at Mariners Church, and we have a great show. You just saw Matt McGill, or has Matt McGill. We've got great contests. We've got great videos. You're going to hear from some of your peers. We're going to talk about how God is working in your friends' lives. And if you want to be entered into the big contest at the end of this, do hashtag enter. Hashtag enter, and we're going to give away a big prize at the very, very end. But just know, every Wednesday, 6 o'clock, Mariners Junior High, we are live. Mariners Junior High, here's the deal. We're thrilled you're joining us no matter where you're from. I've got my hand sanitizer, my wet wipes. We're socially distancing. We're going to put on a show, a fun show to get you thinking, hopefully get you laughing a little bit, and just remind you that you are loved here at Mariners Church. If you're not in a life group, let me just start by what's really important. If you're not in a life group, we want you in a life group, and so you need to just text "Join Now." Join now to 94090. Okay, we want to make sure, we want you in a life group all year round, but more now than ever before, we want you connecting with other people, and our life groups are meeting virtually every single week, and we want to get you involved in one. So join now, 94090. Now, as we're thinking about the summer, we're thinking about summer camp, and so we thought, well, what if we took some of the best things of summer camp and took them into the house? So we want you just to be thinking about maybe how you could bring a little camp home to your parents. So we came up with a list called Top 10 Ways to Bring the Best of Camp into Your Home. Here we go. Number 10, build your own miniature summer camp in Animal Crossing, which is super funny unless you don't know what Animal Crossing is. Number 9 is mosh in your bedroom until you get a concussion. It seems like every time at camp, somebody in the mosh pit gets hurt. Number 8 is host an open mic night, but just on TikTok. Some of the best videos are watching parents try to do TikTok. Give it a try. Number 7, have a dodgeball tournament with marshmallows in your living room. Try it. 6, here's how you bring camp into your home, is wear a costume to family dinners. Every night at camp, we have a different theme costume. My costume has pretty much been pajamas lately, but you come up with your own. Number 5, change your Zoom background and pretend to be at Thousand Pines. Thousand Pines is our junior high camp, unlike that guy who's about 40 years old. Number 4, how to bring camp into your home. 2 words, shadow puppets. Don't really get it. Number 3, 1 word, blob. Always get it. My favorite part of camp. Number 2, how to bring camp into your home is plan your own cry night by playing Reckless Love on repeat. Every camp has a cry night. It's usually the last night before you go home. Something happens, spiritual hearts get touched, and you cry, and everybody cries. In junior high, the girls start, then the guys start. And the number 1, drum roll, wherever you are, the number 1 way to bring camp into your home is tell everyone you're giving up your phone for a week and just hide it in your suitcase like you do at camp. There it is. Hope you bring a little bit of summer camp to your home. Get excited because we're going to summer camp this summer. We're looking forward to that. Hey, we've been asking you to send in some scare videos. You haven't done a very good job of sending them in. Your parents have. So we've had a scare challenge, and we thought, who's one of our favorite junior high people? Michael. Okay, we scared Michael. Watch this. That's called a long setup, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Then we had some parents. I love this. Parents that you're watching, we love you watching with your kids. Some parents sent some scare videos. We'll take them. We'll take them. Here they are. This guy was so mad he had to just slam his mom outside the room. Love that. Way to go, Mom. Here's another one. Can you come here real quick? I need your help.
With what?
Oh. I like that. Hey, I like his JHM shirt too. Here's the deal. We want to show your scare video. So if you have one, you can text SCARE to 94090. We'd love to show your scare video. And here's the thing that's hitting the internet this week is people are at home, they're bored, and so they're coming up with their in-home challenges. Now, these are 2 professional ones. I don't know how many takes it took them to do this, but we want to just challenge you to come up with something fun in your house that you do that's kind of miraculous and send it to us and we'll show it next week. Watch these 2. I love that one. Come on, let's see that in slow motion. Boom. All right, you may not be able to do that one, but give us one. Give us one and we'll show it. Hey, when we come back, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a game called Hair or Bear. And one of you guys is maybe gonna win some food. But until we come back, we want you to hear about how great life groups are from one of our life group leaders. This is Eric, and he leads 7th grade boys.
Hi, my name is Eric Negron. I'm a volunteer at Mariners Church in Huntington Beach. I am one of the youth group leaders of the junior high 7th grade boys. It's an awesome experience to be able to go in, get to know the kids, play games with them, and talk about Jesus with them. It's an amazing experience that I've grown to look forward to doing every week.
All right, hey, we're live, so anything happens just like that, which we weren't. But Cooper.
Hey!
Cooper, you know, Eric, he was wearing a hat backwards. Maybe that's what all the cool kids do, huh?
Well, it's because we all need haircuts.
Let me see your hair. Come on, let me see your hair.
We don't need to do that.
How many want to see Cooper's hair? Come on, Cooper.
That's unnecessary.
If you really love junior high students.
Fair. I need a haircut really bad,
no,
guys.
That's good. I like that.
Quarantine hair.
Hey, speaking of hair, Cooper, this is a game we called Hair or Bear.
Okay.
And you're playing for who? Somebody in the chat.
I saw Daniel Lowe in the chat. I'm going to play for him.
Daniel Lowe. I remember seeing his name a lot last week. Way to go, Daniel. Hey, again, if you haven't done it already, ! enter to be involved in the drawing at the very end.
Which is important.
So, Daniel, here's how it goes. We're going to show a picture of a baby, and you've got to decide, Cooper, if this baby has hair or if it's bald. If you get 3 right, Daniel gets to spin the wheel for Uber Eats, and we're going to send him some food right away.
I got you.
Okay? You're a dad. How old are your kids?
I got a 2.5-year-old and a 9-month-old.
And do they have hair?
Some, yeah.
Some.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so here's the way that it works. We're going to show you a baby right here. You decide, Coop. You got to go quick, though.
All right. I'm going to say...
Hair or bear?
I'm saying there's hair underneath that.
Hair underneath? Yep. Yeah, he's right.
Oh, my God.
It's red hair.
That's good.
That is... I'm sure somebody loves that, baby.
That's really
okay,
good.
You are correct right there. That's one. Hey,
Daniel.
Also in the chat, vote what you think. Is this one hair or bear?
That's Princess Leia.
Princess Leia, what do you think, Cooper?
No, bear. There's no
Junior
hair
high pastor Cooper says bear. Nope. Is it bear? It's bear so far, Coop. You're 2 for 2.
All right.
Daniel Lowe, don't mess up. A lot of pressure. Daniel, he has not seen these.
I haven't.
Let's go to the next one.
Bear again.
Bear?
There's no hair.
Oh, Cooper and Daniel.
Daniel, I'm sorry.
I am so sorry. That baby has a mohawk. Okay, here's the deal, Cooper. Not only does Daniel lose, although Daniel, I've got a lot of grace. And I'm going to teach you about grace in just a minute. I think you're going to win. Hold on, but Cooper's not. Cooper, you go to the wheel of consequences. So here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to either have to drink some sanitizer. I've got some right here. A pie in the face. I would like to do that. Shave your eyebrows. That would be fabulous.
It's not
drink sanitizer again. Eat a bit. Let's just spin the wheel. They're all bad, okay? None of them are good. Here we go. What is Cooper going to have to do? They're all connected in my drawer right here.
No.
Eat a banana.
I'm tired of eating things.
All right, Cooper. Look at, I am sanitized this banana. Being that we're socially distancing, you've got to eat the banana, but not just eat the banana and the peel. Here's what I would do. Have you ever done this before, Coop? You just break it in half?
No, I haven't, but I can do it right
Do it
now.
fast. Do it fast. No, there you go. Now you have to just start
just
eating.
felt like I need to use my
start
head.
eating the whole thing.
The whole
Let me
thing.
see. Take a bite real quick. Okay, stay on that. Here's the deal, Daniel. While he eats that, let's go to Uber Eats. Keep the camera on Cooper a little bit to make sure he eats that. But Daniel, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to our Uber Eats wheel, and we are gonna send you some food. All right? You can either go to Burger King, you can go to Chipotle, Noodles and Company. Buffalo Wild Wings. That was last week, and we didn't fix that typo. Or McDonald's. So this is for you, Daniel. We're going to spin that wheel, and we're going to send Uber Eats to your house before Youth Night Live is over. Buffalo Wild Wings. There you go. Okay,
Buffalo.
Daniel, congratulations. And keep leaving your comments in there, Mariners Junior High. So wish, as I sit on this stage, this is the junior high room, I so wish we could gather, but soon we will. And until then, every Wednesday night, whether Justin Bieber is here or not, we're going to be here for you. And we have a brand new segment that we are calling Mariners Huntington Beach versus Mariners Irvine.
Okay.
There is our Huntington Beach youth pastor,
What's up,
Nolan.
I'm here. I'm ready. We're gonna
Nolan.
win.
I realize I'm old, but you guys wearing the hats backwards, I feel like
Gotta join the trend.
somebody should take a shower every once in a while.
We're gonna
Okay,
get you a hat next week. You can join us.
I'm not gonna wear a hat. Okay, maybe in 2 weeks. Okay, here's the deal, Nolan. You're the youth pastor at Huntington Beach, and I want you. You've been in the chat.
Yeah, I've been looking out there.
Who are 3 students?
Oh man, well Tavin, I know you're out there. We played Fortnite yesterday, and Isaiah, nice to see you, man. It's so good to see you. And then Sophia, you're amazing. You shared on your Instagram story beforehand to get people here, which is incredible.
All right,
So
Sophia,
cool.
way to go.
Killing
What
it.
about you, Coop?
Well, obviously I saw Daniel.
You saw Daniel?
I saw Kayla. Kayla was in there. Who else did I see? I saw, there were so many. Caden Epperson, I saw you in there.
Caden,
Caden
I
was
like
in there.
Caden.
Caden's
I saw
great.
him dancing in
Caden's
the
so great.
children's. He was singing, leading the children's ministry video on Tuesday night.
was.
If
He
you
got
have
some
little
good dance
brothers and
moves.
sisters, make sure they tune in to Family Night on Tuesday. Good job, Caden.
Yeah, for sure. It's good.
All right, here's the deal, you guys. We are going to a wheel, and it's called Sonic
like the
Speed.
wheels.
And it is going to be a competition. It's our first one to do.
Okay.
Huntington Beach versus Mariners Irvine.
Yeah.
You're either going to do 10 push-ups, you're going to say the ABCs, you're going to say the ABCs backwards,
Oh, no.
you're going to inflate a balloon. I love this one. Find 2 Samuel 18:23 in a physical Bible, not a digital Bible. Names 10 Star Wars characters, which I would never be able to do that. I only know Dr. Spock. So here's the deal. Let's spin that wheel, then we compete. Whoever wins gets the championship. If you're in the chat and you go to Huntington Beach Mariners, let
I got
Nolan
it.
know you're rooting for him. If you're
Come on, guys.
Mariners,
I need your help.
If you're Mariners
This is
Irvine,
swim.
let Coop know you're
go.
rolling. Inflate, tie, and pop a balloon. All right.
Thank you.
How about this?
All this.
I'm going to change it up just a little bit.
Oh.
How about inflate until it pops? No tying.
Okay.
Ready?
we got that.
Go. First one to pop wins. First one to pop wins. Come on, Nolan. Come on, Nolan. Cooper, catch up. This is taking longer than I thought. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of our very first Mariners Huntington Beach versus Mariners Irvine is your youth pastor, Huntington Beach, Nolan. Nolan, I don't have a trophy, but I do have some sports sunscreen,
Give me that.
which says kind of Huntington
Yeah,
Beach all
yeah.
over it. So there you go.
Ready.
That is your championship trophy for tonight. Hey, what we want to do is we want to get in the habit of hearing from you. We want to hear what God's doing in your life. We want to see how you're growing closer to Jesus during this time at home. And so we asked some junior high students to film themselves and share a little bit. And we have Jade from Huntington Beach. Congratulations. Okay, Huntington Beach, take it.
Hi, I'm Jade Auger. I'm in 8th grade and I go to Mariners HB. When I was 8 years old, my grandma passed away and I was very mad at God for taking away someone that I loved. I felt very isolated from my friends and family, and my anxiety, fear, and worry were taking over my life. When I came to Mariners for the first time, I felt a love of a community for the first time in a while. I felt accepted for who I am. 2 years ago, I gave my life to the Lord at a summer camp. It was my first summer camp with Mariners. And since then, my anxiety, fear, and worry have went down so much. It's just taken pressure off me. Now I'm confident in who I am and who God made me to be. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Jade. So great. I'm glad you're confident in who God made you to be. I'm glad that summer camp helped change your life. We love summer camp. Make sure you sign up when we start signups. And here's the deal. Everybody has a story. You have a story, and we would love to hear your story about what maybe you're not a follower of Jesus yet. We want to hear that story. Maybe you are, and we want to hear that story. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're doing great. If you have a story, would you text us? We want to know. We'd love to capture it, and we'd like to hear from students every single week. So text STORY to 94090. We've got 2 more stories from Josh and Presley.
Hi, my name is Joshua Goldstone, and this is my story. So I was born in Colorado, and a couple months later I came back to California, where my other brothers were born. And, I've always grown up around a church. Ever since I can remember, I've been Christian. I started going to church at 7 months old. My mom used to work at Mariners. Both of my parents were super great, devoted Christians. So I believe God is using us during this coronavirus, this crisis, this global pandemic, and using us to make heaven on earth. He's using us to bring refuge to those who need answers, who have worries, who have doubts. He's bringing people to Him. That's what I think. I believe that's what He's trying to do. I think He's using us to help people recognize there's a greater power and there's a greater, existence that will give us freedom. He gives us a second chance at life in heaven, and that's great. He sent His one and only Son to be killed so our sins can be saved. I think that is really devoting, whatever, for Him to send His Son and kill Him for us. And that's why I love Jesus.
Hey guys, it's Presley again. I wanted to share about how I'm still able to grow my faith in this time of confusion and just worry. So I wanted to share a verse that sticks out to me in this time. It's also my life verse that my parents gave to me a few years ago when I got baptized. It's Joshua 1:9. So, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will go with you wherever you go. That verse is so impactful in a time like this because we're all worrying and we're all afraid, but the Lord tells us to be strong and courageous and to never be afraid because He's always with us and He's always going to be by our side. So in this time of the coronavirus and a global pandemic, don't worry, be strong, God's with you.
Presley, I love it. Don't worry, be strong. God is with you. Great, great words. Josh, way to go. Josh, you were preaching it. I love that. And what I loved about both those testimonies is both of you guys mentioned your parents being an influence on your life. One of the things is you're sitting around the table and you guys not leaving each other. Maybe ask your parents their testimony. Do you know their spiritual story? Don't be afraid to ask them to share that with you. That would be a great thing. Speaking of sharing great things, I'm real excited for you to hear from one of our pastors. You know him as Josh. He's like the happiest, greatest guy. If you've been in junior high and Mariners, when you come on the weekend, you hear him teach. He never wears long pants. He's super fun and funny. And we asked him to share a little bit from God's Word from his garage. So here's Pastor Josh.
What's up, JH? This is Josh coming to you from my house. That's right, hanging out here. Oh, look over here, check this out. This is impressive. There's my Ford Flex, and it's trash day, which is kind of big news when you're in quarantine, trash day. All right, here's the deal. I'm hanging out today at the Griffin house, and this is my garage. Watch. Boom, that's right. Check this out. I put up Christmas lights because I want to be festive and I want to bring some cheer to my neighborhood. So there's that. And we go inside to my garage, and here on quarantine day 17, I'll have you know that my wife made me clean the garage before I showed it to you, but this is my kingdom. That's right, this is my world. I have a refrigerator. Let's see what's in the fridge right now. That'd be important. Looks like we've got some water, and most importantly, Coke Classic. Very important that you have your Coca-Cola. Got some backup water up here. Let's see what other quarantine supplies we have. Laundry pellets, dishwasher pellets. Oh, the holy grail. Paper towels. Thank you, Walmart. You're awesome. I have a huge bucket of Legos. Does anybody want any Legos? Go back, go. Here's the deal. One of our favorite things in the garage is our ping pong table. That's right. So right here, a couple Christmases ago, we got a ping pong table, and it was the greatest purchase of all time. Now, putting it together was absolutely a nightmare, but I eventually got it together with the help of a couple of my kids, and we play ping pong almost every night. I remember that morning, Christmas morning, we all ran out and we ripped open this huge box, and then we were like, okay, 10 hours from now, when we're done building this thing, we're gonna have an amazing ping pong table. Well, here's the thing. On quarantine, we're playing an enormous amount of ping pong, and I am absolutely loving it. This is my paddle. It's got a little bit of extra grip on it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm good at ping pong. Some people call it table tennis. I don't know why there's so many names for ping pong, but there is. When I was about your age, I actually was in a ping pong tournament, and I took 40th place, which is pretty impressive. There were about 41 or 42 people that were in the tournament. Sometimes our life can feel like ping pong, where the ball goes back and forth and our emotions go back and forth. And on today's teaching video, I wanted to just help you remember some faithful truths of God when you might feel like this. That's the kind of skills that I have when it comes to ping pong. Lysol disinfecting wipes, flip, take one. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. Sometimes you feel all together and excited and happy with your friends and online and Zoom chats and everything. And other times you feel all alone. And it's kind of like ping pong, where the game goes back and forth. There's twists and turns. You never know what's going to happen next. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're up, down. You're excited and encouraged and feel like we're about to get out of this mess. And sometimes it feels like we're going to be in quarantine forever. And there's only so far that Zoom chats and Instagram and Netflix will take you. Well, hey, let me give you some encouragement today, because there's actually some awesome verses in the Bible that talk about this exact situation, and something that doesn't change. Let's see if I can. So here's what the scripture says. It says, "Can anything separate us from the love of God?" That is awesome. Does it mean that he doesn't love us anymore if we have trouble or calamity or are persecuted, hungry, destitute, or in danger, or are even threatened with death? Like, that's a pretty major phrase right now. There's a lot of things around us right now where we don't have maybe all the supplies and normal comforts that we have. And this coronavirus thing is legit. Like, people are dying from it. So what can we hold on to in a time like this, right? No, despite all of these things, overwhelming victory is ours through Christ who loved us. And I am convinced, this is Romans chapter 8, this is now verse 38. It says, "For I'm convinced that nothing can ever separate us from God's love. Neither death, nor life, nor angels or demons, our fears for today or our worries about tomorrow." That one's big. I mean, I know I'm just sitting here in my garage, but do you have fears about today? And do you have worries for tomorrow? I do. Not even the powers of hell can separate us from God's love. No power in the sky or in the earth below, indeed nothing in all of creation will ever be able to separate us from the love of God that is revealed in Christ Jesus. Whatever you're going through in this ping pong world of emotions and frustrations and fears and pains and excitement and joys and online school and all of that, here's what I want you to know. Nothing can separate us from God's love. Like, He loves you. And the fears for today and the worries of tomorrow, they don't stand a chance when compared to God's love. So you can rest easy tonight. And I know sometimes it's not easy to rest easy. And maybe there's things spinning around your head, drama and craziness in your house. Maybe you're getting tired of your brother or sister or the whole family, all of it. But here's what I want you to know. You can rest in God tonight.
Well, that's the message that I need, to rest in God's love. I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that it's, I love what he said, not easy to rest easy, but we can rest easy in God's love. And I know it's been a ping pong of emotions. I know today, for many of you got word that school is canceled. Last week they said maybe we'll come back. There's all these, we can't find the right answers for things. We want the right answers. So just the one thing you can count on every single day is that God is crazy about you. The other thing that you can count on is that Josh is not as good at ping pong as he says. Is that right outside this room, you've been here, we have ping pong tables, and it's socially distancing, and Josh and I played, and I beat him by 1. And next week, I'm going to use my real hand, okay? So anyway, there are some things we can count on. And we also know that, Josh and I were talking a little bit earlier because he's got 4 teenagers at home. And as we're trapped inside, even though it seems like we should, we have all this time in the world, we should draw closer to God during that time. There's all this time to read your Bible and to pray and to reflect. There's still, even if you're trapped inside home, there's still things keeping you from getting closer to God. And I just want you to begin thinking, like, what is it, maybe even put in the chat, what is it that is keeping you during this time from drawing closer to God? Think about that as you watch this video.
God. 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 God.
Family.
God.
Family.
God. God.
Family.
God.
Family.
God.
School. Family.
God.
School.
Money.
School. Family.
God.
School.
Money.
School. Family.
God.
School.
Social distancing.
School.
God.
Sports. School.
Money. Social distancing.
God.
School.
Money.
Sports.
Social distancing.
Social media.
Money.
God.
Sports.
The ladies.
God.
Sports.
Social distancing.
Daggers.
Social
God.
One of the things that we want to do is we want to help you, whether we gather together or we're not able to gather like now. We want to help you grow closer to God. That's why we have a junior high ministry that we want you to be part of. That's why we want you to be connected with other people who are trying to follow Jesus and be in a life group. We've put something together for you, and we want you to, at some point tonight, before you go to bed, just go to marinersyouth.com. And you can see as you type in marinersyouth.com, and it's going to take you to a page that we're just beginning to develop for you now. You can find out what's happening, get connected. If you want us to pray for you, let us know. If it's your first time or you want to get in a small group, let us know. But this one about growing on your own right here, we've put some resources there for you to learn how to grow spiritually on your own. And every week we're going to put new resources on there for you to download and look at, maybe talk about in your life group. But we just want you to know that during this time, even though you might feel alone, that you're not alone. And we want to help you grow closer to God. And we're so grateful for you. We're also grateful for the opportunity that we have to worship God. And there are several people around our church that help us worship God. And one of them is Darris Sneed. And Darris is one of our worship pastors here at Mariners. And we asked him, hey, would you be our very first musical guest? So no matter where you are watching this right now, stand to your feet and give a great standing ovation. His album just dropped today. He's a bigger deal than Justin Bieber. At least at Mariners he is. Would you welcome Darris Sneed?
Hey, what's going on, Mariners JHM? How you doing tonight? We're going to sing a song, just what Doug said, that God is madly crazy about you and he loves you. So that's our response to singing that truth and holding on to that hope. Let's sing together. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. And you have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, but still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Whoa. Oh yeah, it overwhelms us, yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me, yes it did, yeah. And you have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, it's you paid it all for me, yeah. Oh, for you have been so, so kind to me. And all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, but still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Say it overwhelms me, Lord, yes it does, yes it does. Yeah, you love me, Lord. No shadow you won't light up, and mountain you won't climb up, you're coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, you're coming after me. Come on, sing it with me. There's no shadow you won't light up, a mountain you won't climb up, you're coming after me. Oh, there's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, you're coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, and leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, but still you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah, it overwhelms me, and we thank you for your love.
Darris, so good. While he was singing, I was thinking of just a couple months ago when I was on this stage for a whole month teaching Mariners JHM. And I just remember some of the conversations that I was having with some of you, and the smiles and the laughter and the hope and the fun as we got to talk about who Jesus is and what he means to us. And I remember leaving each weekend going, there are world changers that were sitting there today, Doug. I mean, there's some people in there that when they follow Jesus, they're just going to do something so great with their life. And maybe that's you. I hope it is. I hope tonight, we wanted you to smile. We wanted you to engage in the chat. Last week when I was watching the chat and people saying, I miss Mariners, that was just so great to my heart. But I hope tonight in all of this that you just are reminded of that overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. That there's nothing you did to deserve it and you can't earn it. That God loves you because you are his creation, and he wants to call you his child. He loves you, so don't forget that. And don't forget that Mariners JHM wants to be a part of your everyday life, not just Wednesday. With this crazy thing going on, what we've done is we've created our own YouTube channel, and we have something for you pretty much every single day. And you can see that we've got Motivational Mondays, which is kind of a quiet time, Table Talk Tuesdays, which was a game that we play together. Then Wednesdays, we're going to see you every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Thursday is Thoughtful Thursday, which last week we wrote letters to people during that time. Fortnight Friday, which I am terrible at. So I stand on the sideline and watch that. And then we want to invite you to watch the weekend services with your parents and engage as all of Mariner Church worships together. So follow us. If you have social media access, follow us. Stay connected with us. And just to give you a little snapshot into what you're going to see next week, we're going to have something that we call Big Church Sledding. Watch this. Yes, JHM, that was our very own Haley getting ready for the Big Church Sledding. Can't wait to see that next week. Okay, if you entered in, ! Enter, you are in for a $50 Amazon gift card that is going to be sent your way. We captured all those names. They're in our Pick Me app, and we're going to pick a winner right now. Okay? I think we should say... Stop. Dayton Skinner. Dayton, congratulations. You just won $50 to Amazon. Let us know what you buy. We can't wait to see you. Join us tomorrow for Thoughtful Thursday, Friday, Fortnight Friday, and we'll see you again on this week, a week from today. Blessings to you.